Hey guys, welcome back. As always, my name is Leyzar, and today we're gonna have a look at those Nightwave rewards because I finally finished Nightwave today. Or was it yesterday? Actually, it was the day before. Yesterday, if I remember correctly. But that's not important. What is important? Those fantastic rewards, my friends. Do they live up to the hype or not? So there were three main things, right? You had your Umbra Forma, of course, because everybody wants another Umbra Forma to kit out their favorite Warframe and all whatnot. And you also had the Nightwave ship. Now, this one is a fantastic looking ship, subjectively wise, of course. But you also had the Boolean Syandana, and of course the Frakta Shoulder Guards. Now, I had a few hopes that these shoulder guards would have some sort of a lightning effect on it. Unfortunately, that hope was dashed. One thing that you should know, in case you don't know by now, after you get to level 30 of Nightwave, you can still do challenges and stuff to get more cred. The problem, you only get 15 cred. 15 cred is not a lot per level, considering that cooks cost you 50 cred, so you're gonna have to do 4 for just 1 cooks. Of course, you can still get 1 Nethane every level, and the reactors or the catalyst cost 75 cred each. So I would love to see more than just this. 15 cred a level, from my humble point of view, is not enough. I would double that at the very minimum. Another observation, if I may, I don't think this is okay. Adding a Warframe slot to level 27, I mean, after an Umbra Forma, you give a Warframe slot? Oh, come on. Come on, that is a little bit unexciting from my humble point of view. By the way, there will be vids coming on Precision Strike and Dizzying Round sometimes in the next week, I hope, I'm not sure. So bear that one in mind. There were some operator cosmetics as well, such as the Cogna Oculus, and you also get this face mask right here. The problem with the face mask, and if you're doing any sort of operator fashion, you probably are used to this by now, there are certain incompatibilities. So let me show you. When I had the Mother Mask, because I do enjoy the Mother Mask, and I would preview the mask, the Glassmaker mask thingy that I have on right now, it would work in the preview screen, but when you go to actually use it, it doesn't work no more. Allow me to show you what I mean. So we go like so, we go like so. Instead of the Umbra Scarf, we're gonna go with Mother's Mask. As you can see, the whole glass thing disappears from the operator. Essentially, this is not compatible with anything. The same thing goes for the earpiece as well. For example, if you want to use the glass earpiece, let me show you this one. See, it doesn't even show up here. It doesn't even show up. In order for it to show up, you gotta take off this. See, now it shows. See these spiky thingies? Essentially, that is it. But of course, Scarf is OP, Scarf is meta, and Scarf should be used by everybody. Everybody knows that by now. So, there are a couple of things which I wanted to point out. As far as looks goes, of course, everything is subjective and all whatnot. But I want to show you the ship, the Nightwave ship. The problem with the Nightwave ship, from my totally subjective point of view, it kind of looks like a duck. It kind of looks like a duck from the side. Hold on, bear with me, allow me to show you. See? Like that, especially when you fly, it looks like a duck or a goose sitting on a river and paddling away with its little feet. So that's the problem. It looks like either a duck or a goose from the side. Of course, LGV colors, as you can see, and the ability of the ship is cool, don't get me wrong, but more importantly, now we can use any ability we want with any orbiter, in case you didn't know. And I go for override because from my humble point of view, that is the most important thing. No matter how much of a veteran you are in Warframe, you might accidentally trip some laser beam and want a couple of seconds to hack that console. So, there you go, that's actually quite useful. Make sure to make your support charges and all whatnot. Now, let me show you how this one kind of shows up in flight. Of course, it shows up differently when you fly with your buddies, with your mates, but let's go to the Orcus relay really quick. Again, from the side, it just looks like a duck or a goose. And of course, we started making fun about that, so you look at that, see? That's a little duckling. Or a goose. You see, with little feet, with paddling with little feet. I don't know, maybe that's just my problem. But of course, the ship looks quite nice, especially when you see this whole docking animation that you get to see during relays like that. That is absolutely awesome, man. I love that. That's pretty much it for cosmetics. Of course, you also had the Boolean Syandana. The problem with the Boolean Syandana is the fact that it's so stiff. It's so stiff, my friends. It's like carrying something stiff on your back. I don't know, like carrying some kind of Xenoid Gamma Core on your back. Ooh, this actually looks nice. Now, normally I object heavily to using a Syandana on Garuda, definitely. Also, this is probably the worst skin that was ever made. What? Look at this. Why would you even do this? It's like, I don't know what Hinsa means. But if Hinsa means mummy or remains of, this looks like Garuda dead. This is what happened when Garuda died and she was mummified. This is like the worst skin I have ever seen. Basically, it battles standard chroma for the ugliest thing in Warframe. Why would you even do something like that? So on the other hand, you have something real pretty like these. Come on, these are fantastic. The successor skin, but of course, these are Tenogen. If you're playing on console, from what I understand, you can get Tenogen for plat, and that is fantastic. And of course, the Tiamat skin. But back to what I was doing. Yes, I got sidetracked really easily. Boolean. Get the pronunciation right. Here it is, my friends. First of all, the red is off. This is this red, and it looks like a pink red. You see that? What happens if I... Oh my god! If you actually go for pink, a pastel-ish looking really bad pink, and this is red. It's supposed to be red, but it looks... If I go even more dark red, because of the metallic surface it has and all whatnot, it looks like it's magenta. Now, this Syandana would work on Garuda for objective reasons, but it looks like you're just hauling something on your back. It doesn't flow with anything, and this applies to basically any Warframe. Look at this. Look at that. You're carrying some sort of, I don't know what it is, and it seems to have like some sort of cool reddish, glowish effect that you get to see in the dark and all whatnot. Unfortunately, I can no longer showcase that effect very well, simply because they decided to take away adaptive exposure from the game, which was another not great idea from my humble point of view. And that's it. Those are the cosmetics, apart from the shoulders, of course. If we were to take a look at the shoulders, well... Again, I was hopeful that these would have some kind of something to them, you know, some kind of, I don't know, an effect, a cool effect and all whatnot. They don't have any cool effect whatsoever. Unfortunately, these are the Frakta shoulders. I think that from all the cosmetic rewards, probably these will fit most builds the most, simply because they're not overly intrusive. They do live a little open, but unfortunately there's no cool effect. I thought these were like these little mini satellites, and maybe they would project some sort of force field on top of the shoulder, or maybe around the head, or some cool effect like that. Nope, sadly not, my friends, sadly not. As you can see, just this. And there you have it, my friends. Those are the key rewards to Nightwave 2020 Glassmaker. And somehow I was a bit more excited, or perhaps I liked them a little bit more when I first saw them. But in any case, I do enjoy the rewards, don't get me wrong. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Now, what I hope that the developer will do, or better said, will not do, not bring these rewards back in other seasons of Nightwave or in any other form. I love the idea of exclusive cosmetic rewards. Not when it comes to power, not when it comes to mods, Umbra Forma, or any of that. But when it comes to cosmetics, I like the idea of exclusivity. For example, a player asks you, hey, where did you get those shoulders? Ha ha ha, young'un, I got these 15 years ago from Nightwave. You can't get them anymore. Ha ha ha. I like that idea. I like that, and I enjoy that in World of Warcraft as well. As for you guys, again, you still have plenty of time to get your rewards if you haven't so far. Keep in mind there are still 3 more lore episodes to have. We only did 1 and 2, we still have 3, 4, and 5. And I do believe, my friends, that is pretty much it to Nightwave Glassmaker. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And if you got any sorts of feedback for me, by all means, drop it in the comment section down below. Until next time, my friends, bye-bye.